Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a Really Good Life. It is Saturday the 28th of July today, and I am quite obviously in my van. Rob is driving.
Hey.
Permobil F5 wheelchair is in the back as usual, and I am heading out for the night. It is, at the moment, it is just on 5 p.m. and I'm heading out for the night. I'm going to the Top Dog Film Festival. Now this is a 2.5 hour film festival of nothing but dogs. Short half-an-hour films from all over the world about the bond that dogs have with their humans. And of course, I obviously had to buy a ticket. Now, they did accept companion tickets, New South Wales companion tickets, so therefore I only had to purchase one ticket for $38, and the other ticket was free of charge, which is a huge help when you have a disability and you have to cover double the cost, as is often the case if you're going out with a support worker or a therapist or something like that. So yes, that's where I'm going tonight. Outfit of the evening is, I don't know if you can really properly see, but this is my skirt that I made. Did I make this skirt? I can't remember. Actually, I can't remember, but it's an Egyptian pharaoh hound skirt, and I'm wearing just a red sort of cardigan by TS14. I've got red boots on, you probably can't see that, a mustard top, and just some earrings, nothing over the top. And I've also got a leather jacket. Now I'll show you the view outside. It's really foggy out there because there's been a bushfire up that way in the escarpment, and we're sort of, I don't know if you can see how foggy it is there, but we're sort of all choked out, so you've got to keep your windows shut at home, and yeah, take your ventilator with you in case you choke to death on the side of the road. That would not be a good thing to happen, would it? So on we go for Top Dog Film Festival 2018. The Top Dog Film Festival is being held at the Anita's Theatre, which is in Thirroul, a northern suburb of Wollongong. I'm just looking at all these old shops. This is the Thirroul Dance Academy. Look at the old chairs. I've seen heaps of people heading into Anita's Theatre, which is just around the corner. I think it's going to be a really good night. We've actually arrived at Anita's Theatre, and we're not sure if it's actually even wheelchair accessible because there are stairs just there, the entrance point in. See, I'm so used to being in this chair that I even failed to remember that steps and things are my nemesis. So they've confirmed that wheelchair access is at the rear of the building, so now I've got to head back the actual way I came. I have no problem with having wheelchair access at the back of the building. It's often the way it is. And sometimes, I mean most of the time, you're actually lucky to even get in the building when you're in a wheelchair. But I often feel like A, I'm a dog that has to slouch in through the back, or B, I'm a servant and I should be, grateful to use the back door. God, that sounds rather smutty, doesn't it? Use the back door. But yes, once you're on wheels, these kind of things, you just get used to them. You shouldn't have to get used to them. It is a heritage building, mind you, so the limitations are, for modifying it is not great, but still, got to go around the back, around the back, around the back. How many times have I heard that in my bloody life? I'm starting to choke on the smoke. As you can see, the escarpment is really close by, and it's starting to make my eyes water from this grass fire that's close by, and we've just spent about 5-10 minutes trying to find the access door to actually get into the theatre. Now, yeah, oh, we found it. Excellent. It kind of turns you off. Sometimes it kind of turns you off. Doesn't turn me off going out, I'm pretty resilient, but Christ, make this place, these fucking doors signposted, because I have no clue where I'm going. Here we are. Now I'm going to stop my bitching right here because I've found the back entrance to Anita's Theatre, And the absolute best part about it is disability parking spot. Can't ask for much more than that. Rob's just bringing the van in and parking it in a wheelchair accessible parking spot right close to the entrance. There's a little dog barking at me up there. I'm guessing he wants to come to the film festival with me. Look at how beautiful some of the glasswork is in here in that chandelier. There's a small stage here where sometimes they have bands. It's a very old building. There you are. George. Hey, Georgie. Georgie boy, that's you.
In the way I look at the world.
Oh. Everyone, how are you? It's Sunday now. Please say good morning to Dante. There's my Dante. Hello, baby. Good morning, sweetie. Mama loves you. Yeah, I love you very much. Mwah. Yes, kissy, kissy. And Kenny, well, I don't know where Kenny is. Kenny Kundu. Nope, not getting out of bed. Well, it's a beautiful, gorgeous, sunny Sunday. It feels like spring. It's so mild that it feels like spring, even though we're in winter still. What am I doing today? I'm buggered. I'm actually really rooted. I went out last night, as you saw, to the Top Dog Film Festival, and I swear to God, I cried at every movie. There was about 8 short films about dogs from all over the world and the bond that they have with their humans. And there was one particular one called Surrender, and it was about a dog. Oh my God, I'm crying just thinking about it. It was about a dog that was surrendered into the Lord Smith Animal Welfare Centre down in Melbourne, here in Australia, and his journey to find a home, which he eventually did find a home, but it was just very sad. I could not imagine handing my guys, my 3 beautiful, sweet babies into surrender them into an animal shelter. I just couldn't do it. Wonderful night. Really was an absolutely wonderful night. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Today I am going to go and take the dogs for a walk shortly. I've just finished my 3rd cup of tea. It is only 7:30 a.m. I just love tea, I swear to God. But I'm about to take the dogs for a walk. I'm about to hook them up and take them for a walk. And then I'm going to be going to Mountain Challenge today. Mountain to Mountain is like a charity fun run or roll, and it's disability organisations get together raising money for different projects that they happen to be working on. I think this year they may be raising money for a new wheelchair accessible bus for one of them, but I'm not 100% certain. The details sort of, are lost up here in my head. But never mind, that's where I'm going. And then I might just stay there an hour or so. I'm not actually in the run myself, but then I'm going to go down to visit Mum, as is customary, on a Sunday. Chev is going to be driving me, so he's coming around about 9 o'clock, and we're just having a couple of hours together on the road. Outfit of the day, I'm just wearing my I am not disabled shirt. I just really like wheelchairs. I'm wearing like a sport luxe type dress from TS14, rose tights and red boots. And I've got my very fashionable rollator here, my carbon fibre Eclipse. So that really helps me in more ways than I care to imagine. Now I'm going to show you what's been happening in my yard. So I'm sure that you've heard me talk about future-proofing, what I call future-proofing. Now, with MS, it is a progressive neurological disease. There is no two ways about it, particularly with primary progressive MS. The only way you're going to go is downhill. So with that said, I have strategized to get my home and my life as future-proofed as possible. So what I mean by future-proofing is making everything as accessible as it possibly can be. Now, the other day, I told you that I had a handyman working on the ramp. He's now finished this ramp, and it is absolutely wonderful. It's got this railing here, which is oiled, lovely and flush, and very wide too. Oopsie, oh God. And then it leads out to a concrete path to my washing line. So, you know, in future, I'll be able to roll out here in my wheelchair and hang out the washing, or have a support worker do it, and they're not going to be treading in the mud. So now the only other thing that I actually want to do is I'm thinking about getting some raised garden beds for spring, like in spring. Not really sure, like, do I do that? Do I indulge in my love of gardening again, which then will take time and energy away from other things? I'm now back at uni again. Uni started up again. Work, volunteering. I'm doing a Melbourne road trip. There's just so much coming up. I'm like, oh my God, will this be the straw that breaks the camel's back? Container, you know, raised garden beds. Oh shit, I don't know. But it's something I really love, and when you really love to do something, you might want to, you know, think about doing it. So I'm going to hook up the dogs, and then I will take you out on the road and we will go for a doggy walk. Oh, another thing too, before I forgot to tell you, do you see all these pegs here on the ground? Now, I was out at the Doggy Film Festival last night. I shit you not, Dante got jealous. He got jealous that I was at a Doggy Film Festival. He texted me, "Mama, where are you?" I texted back, "Dante, I'm at the film festival. I'll be home at 8:30. "Mama, I feel like I'm going to be a bad dog." I said, "Dante, sweetie, just go to bed. Just go to bed, go to sleep, and I'll be back in a few hours." A little bit of time goes by. "Shit, Mama, I've been a very bad dog." Dante texted back, "What have you done?" "I've ripped all the clothes off the washing line, Mummy, in a fit of jealous rage." You don't want to know what I texted back. That is why there are pegs all over my washing, and why I had to rewash it last night. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Come here. Come here, little one. Or should I say big one? Yeah, you've been a bad dog. Yeah, you've been a bad dog. Mama loves you still. Dogs, what would I do without them? I swear to God, they mean so much to me. Oh my God, look at that. Seriously. I don't know if you saw that, if you could see that. It's like a scooter. It's like a scooter, but the person is doing like an elliptical training movement to get the scooter moving. Wow, never seen that. Shit. Anyway, let's do word of the day. Okay, so word of the day today is menagerie. Oh shit, I just pressed the wrong button. Oh, what did I do? Menagerie, a collection of wild animals kept in captivity for exhibition. Are you part of my menagerie? Hey, are you part of the menagerie, Kundu? I think I definitely could qualify as having a menagerie. I've got two cats, Normie and Welly. Let's go, come on, let's go, bubbers. I've got two cats, Norman and Welly, and 3 dogs, Kenny, Kundu, and Dante. So, menagerie. Oh, you're sick. Did you see that? Sexy looking. How can these sexy people be allowed to just ride around the suburbs, getting an old crumpet like me all fired up? I don't know. Tell you what. Ow! Yeah, so look at the beach. It's a gorgeous sunny day. What a day to walk a hound. What a day to be out and about. I wouldn't be dead for quid. I believe in celebrating small wins, even large wins. Large wins, small wins, always celebrate. Now this is the local surf club. It's got a small cafe inside and you can hire it out as a function centre. Let's celebrate the fact that they are building a deck and it is going to have a ramp. Before, I was never able to get there. It is probably now going to be an option for me to start facilitating the local MS peer support group there, because they've simply added a ramp. A ramp makes a huge difference. You cannot believe how much I get excited when accessibility gets included in our built environment. Woohoo! It nearly makes me want to drink more tea. I tell you what, I just love it. Love it. When they think about really awesome folk like myself, I just get excited. And that brings business, it brings custom, it brings money into the business, because now I'm going to be able to go to that surf club and spend my money in their business because I'm able to get in the front door. Ah! Ah! Hello, Sally. That's a win. That's a win worth celebrating. What do you think, Kenny and Kundu? I mean, Dante. I forgot your name. Shit, I even forgot my own dog's name. All right, let's turn over here. Whoa! Jesus, Nelly. I'm now changed over into my Permobil F5 wheelchair and I'm rolling over to my favourite little yuppie cafe. I'm just going to have a pot of tea and wait for Chev, my driver, to arrive for the day before we head to the Mountain Challenge. Don't know how much filming I'm going to be able to do at that Mountain Challenge, but we'll see how we go. If I do get some done, I'll insert the clips right here. Until then, have a really good day.
I'll take one of you guys. So well done, boys. Hey, well done.
Well done. Yeah, beauty, Nicole. How about the famous? Oh, thank you. You done really, really well. We've been tracking you. You're a legend. Oh, thank you. Who's that?
Just saying the battery would have been a much easier idea, you know?
It was.
Yeah.
I was just saying to Chev, we got bungee cord in case you need a tow.
You walked the hell down with 13K.
I was up for that, so.
Gonna do it again? Yeah, I will. Thanks. Oh, you were the largest.
Ben Oakley from Drop a Dollar.
Contributions. Well
What an
done.
inspiring young man.
Sure will. And who was the main organiser? Point that person out. Hey there, Kim.
They're a good-looking bunch, I must say.
Did they all finish?
Yeah, absolutely.
And have they had a good day?
They have. Oh.
Well done. Well done.
It's a little bit later in the day now, and that bit of footage you just saw there was from the Mountain Challenge. The young man who was walking across the finish line, who obviously was using a wheelchair, that's Ben Oakley. Him and his dad, Ben has stiff person syndrome, and him and his dad are very much strong advocates for the introduction of medicinal cannabis, which is obviously a cause that's also dear to my heart. And it's really inspiring to talk to Ben's dad, and he said that Ben, it's their third year doing the challenge, and Ben remains the only person in a wheelchair to actually complete the race. So I don't know if that's a challenge that I could probably take on for next year, but you know, watch this space. Now I'm heading to my mum's house now. It's 12:15 in the afternoon. Chev, my driver, just dropped me off up the top. I got my Boston tea bun, which is customary when I'm going down to visit Mama. I don't think I'll stay too long to visit Mum today because it's much later than I normally am out. I mean, I normally visit, and then I think I'll go home with Chev and have a bit of an afternoon rest. Tomorrow is clinical Pilates in the morning at 8 AM, and the whole busy work week just starts all over again. So watch me roll. I've arrived at my nemesis, this freaking big curb cut that is so deep down there. Now, let's see, I've tilted my chair as far back as I can possibly go to edge myself down here. And, oh shit, oh my God, damn it. When is Shellharbour Council going to do something to improve their curbs? I mean, Jesus, is it asking too much to have accessibility? Oh, I think the environment that I live in, whether that be my home or whether that be the community, if that's not accessible, that is far more disabling to me than the disease itself, than MS itself. So just, oh my God. Anyway, I had a wonderful day out this morning at the Mountain to Mountain Challenge, and now it's time to go and visit my mummy, as is customary on a Sunday, and I really need a Tetley's too, I tell you that much. I need a Tetley's. I'm going to see if I've got to try and weave menagerie in, my word of the day. I still have not got it yet. I've got to get my points up, I really do. How are you? What? You're looking very handsome in your sun hat.
Do you like it?
I do. You like my glasses?
They're your sunglasses or your optical?
These are my new glasses.
Shit, aren't
These are my new Specsavers spectacles. They are transition lenses and glasses.
they? Oh my God.
I paid, you know how much I paid for them? $379. But, yeah, do you like them? Really? What do you think?
Well, they're not thick enough. What was that talking about?
No, they've been thin, so the frame is nice and thin.
Oh, beautiful.
Put them on.
Jesus.
Put them on.
Is that pretty they are?
Oh my God! Stylish. What a wonderful day this has been. I'm home now. It's been a good day, but a tiring day. I'm home having a cup of Tetley's tea. I'm just scrolling through Facebook and checking out Instagram. I'm surrounded here by my dogs. Dante, hey, buddy, come say hello. Did you miss me? Did ya? Did you, Kundu? Did you miss your mama? Not really. I think, shit. God, did I just ring someone? I think I just rang someone using Facebook Messenger and I don't even know I did it. Anyway, I think I will wrap this vlog up here. If you like what you see, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please click on the subscribe link. There's a little button next to the word subscribe. Ring that bell and you'll be sure to always know when I upload videos. Thank you to those who have subscribed already. Your support means a great deal to me. Now, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Always remember, it really is a really good life.